This playthrough is rated E for everyone.
Alright, it's time to get messy as we head into the swamp to head towards the Koldo ruins and get that gem. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Guardians Crusade. In the last episode, we found ourselves chasing after a side quest despite our best attempts to, get to the job. What can you do? You have to do the jobs you just don't want to do sometimes to get to the plot. So we're going to skip on Gaelic and continue on since he's not home. So we got to head on west to the swamps and see what we find there. Hopefully we'll get to our objective rather quickly, get on the boat, and head on to God's Tower. Let's fight some new enemies in there. I think we're close enough to go get the new enemies anyway. If not, we still need some experience anyway. So, okay, we are technically in the swamp. So we got two enemies here, one new enemy. There are a couple enemies in this place, but anyway, triads. They have 145 HP. They can punch, and they have the bats attack, and they can possibly drop bubblegum for you. They have a transformation for baby to take advantage of. So, and of course, I get new armor, and they go after baby instead. So great. As you want to do. Yeah, what are you turning into? Oh, Psycho Cat, nice. I mean, obviously the other one is better, but still. There's a bad attack now. Uh-oh. Looks like I got teared, which makes sense. Look at that damage. Holy crap. I mean, it's not as much as the... there we go, heal you. It's not as much as the beam, but still. Yeah, that's why Psycho Cat's a pretty solid transformation for baby. Yeah, we got teared, so not going to be doing too much right now. Luckily it's not working on baby, so. Yeah, see, Terrified basically doesn't let us do anything. We basically have to just kind of take our lumps. I could heal it, but at this point I don't. Probably should be, at this point, probably should get ourselves to level 20 and 19 for baby, but... Oh, we learned the new transformation, nice. Alright, now I gained a level, so we are a little under-leveled at this point, but... I'm trying to... Because this game is overall pretty easy, I'm trying to add a little bit of a challenge to this, if this makes sense, so... Let's see if we can fight the... There's one more transformation we can get from this place. Nope, another set of... Might go and heal ourselves again. Despite, finishing off the opponents is better, but... They just keep using their all-hit attack on me, that's it. Alright, now you're at least going after me, so... Alright, what are you turning for me into? A hammer! Captain Hammer! Nah, I thought I'd do enough damage to finish him off. I have to heal baby after this unless he does another bad attack. There we go. Might have to go back to town and heal again just because yeah, just because I'm taking so much damage from these guys. Oh, hey, you're healing yourself. Nice. I mean, it's not much. It's like 40 or something like that, but... Oh, we both got teared. Ouch. That stinks. Okay. That was weird. You got face slapped. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head back to town. Well, I do have some peach potions. And we do have to go through a whole rune setup here, so. Actually, maybe I might have enough money at this point to, Oh yeah, in most afflictions, if you get smacked, you auto-heal it, so you don't have to worry about unless you get hit with the same attack again or something like that with this, so. Yeah, I might have to go back, so. That baby gained a level at least, so. Yeah, so far he's happy, so he's getting most of his stat afflictions fixed up, so. Alright, let's, let me run back to town again really quick to heal. Actually, what's my. Yeah. The game tells you not to wait for Kalik anymore, so. Where is. Yeah, 2,000. I think the sword was like 19 something. So I think I have enough money to buy the best sword at this moment. That might help with a little bit of extra damage. Alright, where are you in? There it is. Yeah, we're getting hit pretty hard. Maybe I should just start hitting, buy more, at least it's only 15 rubies to sleep here, so. I probably should level grind to like, what's a comfortable area here, so that way we don't have to fight everything, but as I'm trying to add a little extra challenge to the game that's not super hard if you actually level grind, so. It's always the tough decisions in playthroughs, like, do you go OP, or do you actually try to give yourself a little bit of challenge, you know, so. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we'll just sell those old weapons. Yeah, the Buccaneer sword. Yeah, only 200, but still. And if we get any other weapons that are weaker than that, which we will get a couple, then I'll just sell those for cold, hard cash. Alright. Let's try a little bit. Let's survive a little bit longer this time, so. I mean, like I said, I've got peach potions and stuff like that. It's just, you know. I'm trying to save this for a dungeon where I can't just easily run back to town. And I'm trying not to run during battles either, so. Because baby gets affected if you run from battles, so. Oh yeah, I guess I could start cutting out battles. I probably shouldn't be showing all them off because probably baby is taking so much damage from stuff. It's better just to fish him off and then heal him. Ow. Man, I could always just use hamburgers on it, but I don't want to waste a good burger on a baby. But say, are you gonna hit me at all? I've got the armor for it, you know. I can take the hits. I'm just doing this to get babies, you know, affection up by talking to them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start cutting battles here pretty soon, so that way, because battles are starting to take a little bit longer since I can't one-shot all the enemies here, so I'll just cut if I fight like an enemy that I haven't fought before, but I'll just leave all that stuff out, so. Yeah, here's the swamp itself. You know, I heard someone built a castle into the swamp and then it collapsed. So he built another castle and that burnt down, then fell into the swamp. But the third one stayed. That's what they say anyway. Oh, we got the new enemy here, Fangfish. They don't have a transformation, but they have poison, spew, and bite, and they could possibly drop angel tears on him. So, unfortunately, baby's out. So, ow. Probably end up getting poisoned. Oh, or not. No, what are you transforming into? Oh, there's the boxing glove ability. Yeah, there's one more enemy. Oh no, Fail Frog is the one we want to fight. Never mind. I was thinking of wrong ability. Fail Frog has 110 HP, has the tongue ability, and poison speed, and it can drop a 6 speed. Sorry, the stats I gave earlier for a different creature. Yeah, we're not teared. Oh well. Go heal you. But yeah, the frog is a transformation as well for baby. Unfortunately, since we both got hit, we can't do anything about it. Do I really have to go back to town again to heal? Oh, there we go. At least yeah, baby's heal helps can cure stats. I mean, I could cure with an item. The benefit of terror is at least you can use items and stuff with it. Yeah, you learn the new transformation, which is the Fatal Frog. Treehead and Fatal Frog are okay transformations, not something I would actively try to get or whatever, but you know. Anyway, we're trying to make our way to the Koldo ruins. Alright, gained a level up from that battle there. Knight is level 17 now, so you know, a little behind at levels. 20 is where you want to be. And when I make levels, it's by the point of where monsters start running away from you. So if you're level 20, the monsters will start. I didn't even notice that guy. Yeah, those trees I fought went after baby with abandon. Jeez. All right, I gotta take the baby items. Luckily, it didn't take that long to mess with the inventory, so. Yeah, definitely need to heal myself. The baby got hit pretty badly, so I'll have to heal him after the battle. And we seem to be dropping a lot of bubble gums here, at least, so. But, I mean, which helps for the terror stuff, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and heal baby again with the. Alright. Actually. Now I'll just use it on him, because usually you use, let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to get that little area over in the corner there, so it requires us to move back and forth between these guys. Oh, finally got a new enemy. Never mind. I guess I won't cut this out. Yeah, it's against, these are the Fangfish. These are the ones with 160 HP, poison, spew, bite, and they can drop angel tears on us. Of course, you're gonna go after. Oh, I was about to say, are you gonna go after baby again? Okay, good. Oh, you're actually healing me. Sometimes she'll heal us every once in a while. It's not for much, but. It's kind of just random, really. Yeah, I prefer him going after me just because my defense is a little bit higher, so. Oh, baby, you're so nice. I told you to attack, but you healed me. I guess it's best to not always follow your master's creed. Yeah, don't listen to me, apparently. Not that he does whatever he wants at this point. Anyway, baby gained another level, so... Yeah, stat growth's pretty good. Oh, we got an H's here. Nice. Yeah, as long as you keep him happy, his stat boosts are pretty solid. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not letting me go anywhere. Really, you need to go after the... Actually, I think we're near the entrance, so I could probably afford to be a little bit more aggressive with my magic and stuff like that. And I'll probably heal myself afterwards, too. Oh yeah, and as you can see, the toy stays on the battlefield. So yeah, for some toys, they'll just stay there until the battle's over. So. Which is a nice little detail. I go ahead. Heal. Yeah, too bad you guys. Too bad the healers don't stay on the field the whole time. That'd be very nice. Yeah, I like the design of the toy. It's very simple. Although sometimes the night looks, depending on when you get the camera angle, and it looks a little weird. I might try to see if I can get to the entrance first before we continue on, just so I can heal a little bit. So, all right, there they are, the Koldo ruins themselves. Oh, howdy ho, we made it. What the? There's a man over there. Let's talk to him. Hello there. It's nice to see that I'm not the only one lost in the swamp. I thought I'd get some rest before trying to move on. I'll take first watch if you want to get some sleep. Sure. Okay, you get some sleep and I'll wake you up later. Yeah, he lets us sleep here, so which is very nice, so. Alright, what's our levels at? 17, and the baby's not too far behind. Alright, let me go, since there's a free heal there, let me go ahead and grind up to level at least 19, if anything, and then we'll go from there. So, all right, I'll be back after I gain some levels. All right, I gained a level from that battle for night. He's level 18 now. All right, gained a level up from baby from that battle, level 17. So he's getting stronger. Our little chonker is getting bigger. Alright, gained a level up for Knight, him at level 19, so one more for baby, I think, and then we'll continue on. Alright, baby gained a level 18, so I think we continue on. Like I said, we're a little behind, but all the monsters are now doing the white ghost routine, so, you know, the Pac-Man pellet and all that, so. Alright, let's actually head on to the Koldo ruins, but let's get one more free nap from this guy. Thank you for watching out for us, and you're not some creeper or something like that. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can find that gem that we've been looking for. So, our journey has now led us into the Koldo ruins. So, let's go inside. That looks fancy. Fancy, old, and ruinedy. Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to exploration, there's really not much to do, like, out of the way. We kind of just, everything's, like, kind of in front of us. Let's see what new enemies we got. Yeah, already have new enemies. Not typical old school RPG, man. So. Alright, we got a new enemy. A door? What is a door, not a door, when it is ajar? But anyway, this is Door Face. Sounds like he's named by the internet. Bodie McBoatface, anyone? Anyway, he has 180 HP, he's got Bite and Squash, and he could possibly drop a Wicker Shield to sell, so we'll see what happens. So I don't think I need to do anything specific against him, just fight him. Ow! At least it doesn't do terror or anything like that, so. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to keep encouraging baby to do stuff, so that way his affection. I think that stat is already maxed out right now, but I always want to make sure it's not. It does go down eventually, so you just have to kind of be paying attention to that. None of the enemies in here have a transformation, so don't worry about it. Now let's keep going south. Then we'll go this way. See if we can fight. There's quite a few enemies in here, like new enemies. Alright, got another new enemy here. The Knightless. Except he's a knight. But anyway, he's got 240 HP, Flying Sword, and Robo-Blade skill. He can possibly drop Iron Armor. Yeah, might as well just kind of keep attacking. Since our HP is still pretty good. If we really need to, we can just run back outside and heal, so. Ow. Yeah, another hit everyone attack. Don't you love those? Luckily we do no damage at this point, but still. Yeah, enemies are starting to get a little bit more beefy, so we have to just pay attention. But anyway, if we go over here, we get some Peach Potion. Alright, so. Okay, let's go back the way we came. Let's go this way this time. Oh, another treasure chest. And here we get the living toy, Psycho Doc. So, alright, Psycho Doc is... He is toy number 50. He's a multiple type. He converts 20 HP into 10 PP. So, depending on your situation, that can actually be not too bad because of the cost of spells. So for 20 HP, you could get a 10 PP to get Cupid and heal more than that. The only problem with that is wasting multiple turns to get to that point. And the thing is, it only costs 2 PP to cost it. So you can make it work. It's just one of those weird spells because initially you're getting only 8 PP back, but you can take advantage of it. So, okay. Hey, let's keep going. Yeah, too bad baby doesn't want to transform. Maybe I should try to... Actually, I need to have him fetch at some point just to... And also feed maybe another bug. Ow. You know, if the headbutt did a decent amount of damage, I would say I'd be fine with it losing a turn for that, but it's not even double damage, so. There are certain abilities baby stops using later on in the game. Ooh, we got the iron armor drop. Too bad I already bought better armor, but I can sell it, so. Let's take a look at the iron armor though, so. Yeah, quite a bit weaker, but if you if you haven't bought the newer armor, you could have bought that and saved you some trouble. Now let's head on upstairs. Yeah, there should be a couple more enemies in here. There are 3 more enemies in here. Hopefully we'll run across them on the way. Ooh, big old room. Alright, I want to make sure to heal during this battle, cause that's why I'm showing it off, so. Yeah, I keep attacking. I'll just heal with Cupid or something. Yeah, with our levels, our toys get better, so it's not like a case where some toys are weaker than others. Like, they don't give... This game doesn't give you multiple healing toys. It gives you the same toys, and your stats increase. then they do better. Because those healing toys used to only do like, there goes all that HP at you. At least when it comes to baby, anyway. At least I'm healed. Not enough for a level, though. Alright, well anyway, let's grab the big old treasure chest in the middle of the room. Nothing's gonna happen when we do that, right? And here we get the living toy foreman inside. Yeah, see, nothing inside this at all. No worries. Foreman, he's continuous. It allows you to go back to a dungeon in normal mode, which is 2 PP, or if in combat, he'll attack with a hand driller for 2 PP. So yeah, this allows you to reset, go into dungeons without having to use an item, so. What the? Oh no! It's the worst enemy in D&D, a mimic! Yeah, so these guys can be kind of dangerous in D&D or any fantasy genre, especially like Dark Souls or something like that. This guy's got 400 HP, he's got lock darts and nails. He's got the foreman, which we grabbed, and then he can drop another item when we beat him. For this fight, we do want to help because of how much HP this guy has, so we're going to summon Pyro to help us out. And then I'll heal in between turns with the Knight for Baby, because Baby's taking quite a bit of damage. Yeah, Pyro is definitely one of the more useful continuous ones. Not too expensive. Yeah, I'll probably go and use Cupid anyway, just because we took damage from those the armor earlier. And with a continuous bot like Pyro, we're always getting at least an extra bit of damage. Like while I can heal or something like that, you know. Shouldn't take only a couple turns for him to go down. Seems to not want to show off his lock darts, which is fine. There we go. Not too bad. It's just a jump scare boss, you know. All right, yeah, I gained quite a bit of experience in rubies for that. There we gained a level for both Baby and Knight, so. Yeah, look at Baby's HP is definitely shooting up, so. So he is a happy baby. Oh yeah, can I have Baby fetch in here? No. Yeah, usually it's, you have to go outside to do that, so. Let me feed him a bug. Oh, am I full on stuff? Oh, I am, so. Alright, let me get rid of some of these bubble gums. And then we'll take a bug. Yeah, you always want to feed Baby via the baby menu, otherwise you don't get the... He doesn't get the affliction points for doing that, so... Anyway, if we go over here, we get another item, a candy bar. Nice. Alright. Let's see. There should be another one. Over here. Alright, anyway, let's grab this treasure chest here to get another candy bar. Always want candy bars. Candy, candy, candy. Actually, it's been forever since I've had a candy bar. I've tried not to eat that type of stuff anymore, so... Sorry, folks, when you reach a certain age, some stuff just, you have to give up. Oh, well. No, we're at a decent level now. We got too many, fraidy cat ghosts at this point, so... Haha. Alright. Yeah. Alright, well, if we go in here, we get a new set of armor, the Chaldean armor, so... Weird. We grabbed some armor. Oh, right, it's because Baby has it. I was about to say, where's my armor? I was like, oh, right. Let me drop... Yeah, let me give Baby the bubble gum. I can drop one of those too, or give Baby... I'm not gonna drop it. Unfortunately, for the Chaldean armor, though, we are... is worse than what we've got. So... Well, I mean, if you didn't buy what I had already, so... I should let baby carry this stuff. Yeah, luckily if you're full on stuff, baby will automatically carry it, so you don't lose anything in this game. Well, you can at the beginning of the game when you're done at baby, but when you hit a certain point, then you can not worry about it. So yeah, much better than some other RPGs I just played, if you know what I mean. Not that I still like that game, but man, that game had so many problems. But anyway, here we get a couple treasure chests. Here we get the living toy Freud. Uh-oh. He's got psychoanalyze us, huh? Anyway, he's multiple. He gives a sleep effect to an enemy for 2 PP. That's not bad, actually. Pretty cheap. Sleep is not as effective as maybe others because there's a chance of it. Well, because sleep can be broken pretty easily. Anyway, we got another living toy. Yeah, we're getting a lot of these back to back. The Clarity. This one's toy number 8. It's continuous. It heals your HP a little every turn. So you can summon him and just let him keep healing and healing. So that's not too bad. He doesn't heal as much as obviously Cupid or Kimono. But, you know, not bad idea for bosses. Although for toys, you can only summon so many toys that are continuous during certain encounters. So you have to also keep that in mind when you're doing that too. So, yeah, let's go back downstairs. Yeah, we went this way to get all those treasures, so. Alright, let's see. Actually, we could probably. Well, I want to. You know, actually, let's use Swarming to get out of here just to restart the entrance. Actually, I could probably just go heal. Mainly because it'll save us some time by leaving the dungeon and then coming back. So, and like I said, we can just heal really quick if we really need to. All right, now we can go on through because we would just have to backtrack. It's like might as well just, you know, take advantage of it. And it's only 2 PP, so I almost prefer a spell that allows you to get out of a dungeon than an item that does. I don't know. Maybe we want to keep going down south, so we want to go back to that crossroads that was before. So this time we want to continue forward because there was a set of stairs we just didn't go to at the time because I wanted to get some of the other stuff first. Yeah, at this point we're going into pretty. Well, I will fight something right afterwards. Why not? Yeah, I was about to say we're hitting that stride where we're starting to get pretty decently powerful. So, and we got a decent amount of HP to back up our claims. So now we've got a bit more wiggle room when it comes to stuff like that. So, ooh, fire, brimstone. Wait, weren't we already in a place that was like that? I guess not, because there's all this fire and brimstone and evil creatures abound. Ah, I finally found a new enemy here. I was wondering if I had to cut that out or not. So, alright, these guys are Boom Does. Ba-bam! Oh wait, that's something else. So they have 190 HP, they can cast Fireball and Nails, and they can possibly drop cheeseburgers. Cheeseburger. Might as well take him out since he got hit first by baby, so. Yeah, a lot of enemies have like cheap all hit attacks at this point, so. Yeah, we're gonna hit him again just to get him out of the way, so. Yeah, we're gonna heal you. Might as well just go Cupid. There you go. Yeah, sometimes she can face slap someone just for fun. I could use the other enemy, but I didn't cast her soon enough, the healing toy, so we're just gonna do the big heal instead of the little heal. Although, depending on how long the battle lasts, it's almost not worth summoning the smaller toy for healing. It's mainly meant for, it's better for bosses, really. Alright, not bad. Alright, we leveled up. Baby and Knight gained a level. Yeah, baby's getting really decent. Oh, we got a cheeseburger drop too. Nice. Cheeseburger. Let's keep going south. It looks like we gained quite a decent amount of, let's see, we'll go this way first, so. And here we get the living toy angel. Is he gonna fight? Is he like a type of vampire or no? That's a different series. Anyway, he's multiple. He'll heal a hero and baby greatly for at least half of their maximum HP, but it does cost a lot. It costs 20 PP. So you save this for a big old heal. But yeah, I like how a lot of the healing is based off percentages of your current max, so that way it always heals more than what, you know, it isn't limited at a point, you know what I mean? So, okay. And if we go over here, game, I don't want to fight you. I want to grab that chest. Fine. Anyway, the treasure chest, we get a cheeseburger. Cheeseburger fry. Cheeseburger fry. Yeah, those enemies, though, despite my HP, is whittling down my resources just a little bit. But nah, not too bad, so. Alright, let's continue on through here. So, if we go through this area this way. Oh, another enemy. Oh, we got a new enemy here. I was looking at my notes there. Xenia there, so. Alright, unfortunately not a transformation, but this big old lummox has 240 HP, fire breath, and drill attack, and can possibly drop a go-go bean. Go, gadget! Oh wait, that's something else. So. Probably should use this battle for healing, but. Oh yeah, Knight now at this level now does. Well, he basically has a slightly extra animation now. He has he'll do like a double strike with his sword now. I don't think he really has extra damage. It's more just a cosmetic type of situation, you know. Where it just looks kind of neat that he's basically gaining experience. He's now becoming more proficient in his actions. So, ow. Well, luckily my armor is protecting me from all that damage. So. Yeah, I do like how over the course of the game, both characters kind of evolve slowly but surely, like Baby learning new abilities and techniques while the Knight gets better at his swordplay. So, I don't know, I think that's kind of neat. Very few games kind of go into that detail, so let's see. Is there... I think, hold on, did I miss something? Let me double check really quick. I think it's on the... Yeah, I think it might be on the... Not this screen, I think it's on the next screen that I have. Okay. Now we're good. No! Fine, I'll fight you. I'll fight you, bugger! Man, I'm getting hit quite a bit. We might have to go and use these cheeseburgers on us, so... There we can get a bit of healing. There we go. Now we'll go back this way. I think it's the next screen I'm thinking of where we get a good healing from, or another item, so. At least we're getting to a decent level, because now a lot of enemies are now becoming scaredy ghosts. Well, some of them anyway. Alright, there's the treasure chest I was thinking of. And we got another cheeseburger here, so nice. Now let's head over this way, and here we get the Sword of Might. Unfortunately, this sword is weaker than what we've got, but hey, by quite a bit, but yeah, it's still nice to have it. That's why I was kind of not sure if I wanted to do straight up like buy new stuff or not, but this is a pretty high thing. We can sell it anyway, so. Alright, let's see. I think actually we're pretty good on healing, right? Yeah, we healed up all pretty well, so. Alright, let's see what the end of this dungeon has to offer. Ooh, what's that? Nothing. Nothing we can examine, but it looks cool. What the? It's the heroes. Look, it's that group we saw in Zed Harbor. What the? Are we getting locked in a battle? Nope, we're watching a battle. Wow, that guy's so cool. Look at that, 3 attacks. 200 damage. Love Tornado. The power of love reminds me of Jessica from Dragon Quest 8. Or 7. Or 8, yeah, it was 8. Wow. That was easy! I could probably do that. Well, they made it look easy anyway. Yeah, these guys are pretty hardcore. Well done, Lord Calcanor. Now there are only 3 more left to find. Another step towards closer to world peace, yet we must make haste to return to Zed Harbor and ensure that we stop Carmine. You are too late, boy. The deed is done. Nuts. Oh well. Well, wait, did they grab the gem already? They took the Emerald Knight. Let's go see if Gaelic's home one more time. Then let's go to Zed Harbor again and see if we can make a different deal with the governor. Dang it. Well, nuts. I wonder if the lion has anything dropped or something like that, like treasure. It looks like they probably didn't go into detail. What the? It's still alive? Oh no! What have you done? That emerald? What do you mean? What do you mean? I've done nothing, Emerald. For boss time against the winged lion, except he's a little bit weaker than before. But he's still dangerous, to an extent. The winged lion, he has 420 HP. He can cast Meteor! What the? Is he an old man from Final Fantasy IV, Tella? Maybe he's an old man that forgot his spells, but wait, if he casts spells, won't that finish him off? Nah, that's not that type of Meteor. Anyway, he's also got Fang Claw, or Fang Attack and Claw, and he can drop an item for us. Yeah, we'll just have Baby Attack. So, let us summon Pyro to help us out with this battle. Once again, he will be very useful for the extra damage. Because he can't, the toys can't get attacked, so they'll always, unless you get knocked out of the battle, they'll always assist. If you summon a continuous toy anyway, so. Will you transform or anything like that, Baby, to help us with the battle? No? Okay. Nah, this battle ain't that bad, because Kelgador weakened him for us, so. You know, I said we got the Pyro, so this should only take a couple of turns. Meteor! That basically is Meteor from Final Fantasy IV. Ow. I could summon, I could summon Clerisy, but his really, at this point, his healing is very minimal. It's almost not worth it. And I do want Baby to stay in the battle just for assisting purposes. Way to go, Pyro. And he's down. Well, I wasn't counting HP, so if I had done that, I would have just attacked him instead. But we get a level up for Baby. Level 21, so he's the same level as us now, so. He should be on course now in terms of levels. So now that he's the same level as you can see, he now has the same next level, so he won't. So at this point now it's Night Baby in terms of, oh, we get the white shield for beating him. But yeah, we no longer get, Baby is now even in line with us now, so. Alright, let's take a look at the, white shield. Yeah, quite a bit better, and it's light elemental, so we'll do that. Alright, let's head back to the entrance. Thank goodness we found Foreman. Yeah, there's nothing on the way back, otherwise you just go run all the way back, so. Alright, well, looks like unfortunately the better heroes have gotten the gem before us, which means we need to find a way across the sea another way. What do? Will it be something desperate? And what does Gaelic have to offer us? Find out next time in the next episode of Guardians Crusade. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.